So, One Simple Act is an advocacy and accountability campaign initiated by an educational symposium. And the symposium will feature leaders in the field that will speak on the state of the developmental and intellectual disability sector in Georgia and when it's applicable on a national level. The targeted topics will include things like philosophical approaches, best practices, supported employment, community access, advocacy, and legislative involvement, day programs, residential programs, treatment and therapy, and creative or unique approaches to working in this sector. The way that we envision it is that attendees will arrive to a larger-than-life event with a red carpet, photographs going on in front of a pledge board. And the pledge board will be where the attendees will sign a pledge to complete one simple act in support of or to further the progress of the developmental disability sector within 3 months. And this one simple act can be literally anything. It could be volunteering at a nonprofit, lobbying your legislator, making an introduction, hosting an educational dinner party, it could be making a donation, or it could be helping a developmentally disabled individual achieve a dream or a goal. It's anything that you can think of or imagine. Really, the sky's the limit here. In the following 3 months, we will periodically check in with the participants to check on the progress of their One Simple Act and to provide guidance or suggestions or help whenever that's necessary. And one thing that we're really encouraging is that people make this their own. So they don't necessarily need to come and do their One Simple Act on behalf of High Hope or with High Hope. They could do it for another nonprofit, they could do it through a church group, or they could identify an individual, a neighbor that has a developmental disability, and they could work directly with that person. We're trying to be really flexible here to encourage people to identify something that is meaningful for them. Once people have completed their One Simple Act, we are going to invite those that wish to videotape a reflection piece that can be used to share what they did with the community at large and hopefully inspire other people to go out and commit one simple act to support the intellectual and developmental disability sector. We think that ultimately progress starts with knowledge of where there's an issue that needs to be addressed and then the initial small steps. And what we're trying to do is ignite several points of progress simultaneously so that we get this cumulative influx of energy into the sector on a localized level that really brings a movement to life. And then using that momentum, we hope to make this a reoccurring event, but one that's not necessarily supported by the generosity of the Spark Prize, but one that is supported by the community. One Simple Act is meaningful awesomeness.